Welcome back to another episode of It's Empty. This morning, guys, I came to my car and look what I found. So I went into the back seat to put my laptop bag in and I happened to find this water. Not a little bit, lots of it. Now at first I thought one of my kids have dropped something, but no. After digging further, even the front carpet, I lifted it up. This is slightly damp. You know what time it is. I'm gonna have to try and find out what this leak is, where it's coming from, why is my 520d carpet sat in water. So let's go ahead and let's strip some stuff and try and get to the bottom of this. So I'm gonna begin by removing the passenger seat with these 4 bolts. I'll give Chris one of the kids. Right, these 4 bolts, one there. So let's get these removed, and then we're gonna have to take up the carpet and see where this leak's coming from. I'm so intrigued to find out. I hope the Harman Kardon speakers are not damaged. There's a lot of water there. Let's have a look. This is one of the benefits of actually having your own garage. It's bank holiday. I wasn't even meant to be here today, but this problem, I've been sensing it without realizing it. I could smell some damp. And only this morning, like I said before, when I came in to put my laptop bag in the back, I could smell something and I felt this wetness here. So it's got to be done. We've got to strip it and find out where the hell this water's coming from. The carpet literally tucks up inside there. I think I'm going to need some blue roll in here just to absorb some of this water. There's too much water. So I have some blue roll. Let's just dry that subwoofer first. I hope none of the electronic components are damaged in here, but this may have been happening even before I purchased the vehicle. Even just getting down on here and leaning on this front carpet, you can just smell the damp. I think this has definitely been happening for a long time. It's just obviously come to my light when I felt the carpet in the rear. And the damp smell, what it is, they have channels in the floor. And that's why you're probably thinking, well, why has it got to the back? Because the back is actually the lowest point. So obviously water will go down from the highest point to the lowest point, and that's what's happened here. Come on, mate, because you have to come out in order for me to find this leak. Oh my God. I've just put my hand here, guys, and it's absolutely soaking wet. I've got to show you this. You got to see this. It's wet a lot. Oh my God, my hand is full of water. It's definitely coming from somewhere up there. We've got to find out where. Because these vehicles come in left-hand drive and right-hand drive. So this is a right-hand drive, obviously UK car. In the bulkhead somewhere, there'll be like a plate where the steering column goes through, and I reckon it's leaking from there. So once we've got this carpet up and out the way, we'll do a water test on it. We'll pour water down there and we'll see it coming from the inside, hopefully. Then we can take action to get it repaired, then get the carpet dried out and hopefully fix this problem. Just look at the amount of water. That is so much water. BMW, what a shit design you've done here. Now there is a bung here, which I am gonna let out. The chances are it's gonna come flying out the bottom. So I'll put something at the bottom of the car, take that bung out so any of this water can go straight down. Okay, so we're gonna lift this back piece as well. There we go. And again, we have more water here, guys. Oh my goodness. How any of the bloody electrics haven't flashed up a fault. Look at that, look. You can have a flipping bath in here. Oh, we're gonna have to pop that bung out as well. Yeah. There it goes. Look at the carpet, look, it's soaked. Look. I think the best way to dry this is literally gonna be squeeze it all out like this. Oh my God, that is terrible. Oof, mad. Okay, right. I'm going to take these 10 mils off. That's the heater vent. whip these 10 mils off, get this subwoofer out. I really hope it's alright because I love my Harman Kardon. And then, yeah, just start drying and try and look for this leak. That's what we need. We need to puncture these as well, to be honest with you. So it needs to be drilled out. So I'm going to drill these so the water goes out. So no wonder when I was driving around I could actually hear some sloshing going on. That's what that was. Get out. Now most of you are probably thinking, why is he drilling that? These grommets are actually designed for this purpose. It's like they knew. It's like they knew that water was going to come here so we can do this. Oh my god, look how much there is. And it's so heavy, guys. This carpet weighs an absolute ton. There you go. So this, now the water should, see these channels here? This is where the water comes down here, and this is the lowest point. And this is why it's all stacked up here, and my carpet is wet. Look at that. It's appalling. There's so much water here, it's mad. I think this is actually the best way to get it out. Right, so while that's soaking up and draining, we will there's too much water. This was holding a lot of water. Oh. But I mean, most people would probably not even have a clue about this and just sort of be like, well, I don't know what to do. Trust me, don't leave these kind of problems unattended to. They need to be fixed and sorted. Next, subwoofer out. So guys, we're making good progress. Now, I just want to give you a little bit of advice for anyone who's doing this at home. When you trace any kind of leak, whether it be a coolant leak, oil leak or water leak, always go to the highest point. So can you see? That's the lowest point there, where the water was in the back seat. This here is our highest point. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally under the passenger footwell. This is where all the electrics are as well, so it's not a good place for water to be mixing. That, if you can see here, is high. Now look at this. There's water coming out of here. I'll move this carpet back again. There is water coming out of there, so that means that whatever is letting this leak inside, it's behind there. So I'm going to go ahead now and remove whatever. So I'm going to try and remove this and see what is behind there. Now these are on one of those like twist pull clips that you sort of undo by hand, like that. I want to see what's behind there, so I'm gonna move this out of the way a second. Now I've managed to move this foam out of the way, and this, I think the water is coming from there. Now that there is basically the plate which covers up what should have had a steering column go through it if this was a left-hand drive. That is a seal, which I don't think is doing its job properly. So what I'm going to do is do a water test on it. I'm going to go into the engine side now, find out what seals that, or what's meant to be sealing it from the other side, take it off, pour some water down it, and I bet even if we just pour some water down the screen now, I bet you it'll come out of there. So let's have a look. So down there, I mean, we're lucky this is like the newer engine, so it's got a lot of room around it. There are 3 T30s, and when the water comes straight down there, I bet if we take that panel off, which you can see it there, look, sticking out, the water, can you see it's running down that panel literally down there, straight onto the seal, and it's going in. So what I'm going to do now, with the help of my friend AG, he's going to pour the water in through the normal means of the car, so the channel where it would drain. I'm going to go inside the car, and we're looking for water coming into the vehicle. So AG, if you literally just get that, trickle it down here, I bet you inside the car we're going to see some water. Here it goes. So I've got some tissue here, 1 second. Let me just line this up. Yep, let's go for it. Yep. Now I am thinking it's going to come straight out of this seal when the water finds its way. I can hear it. Oh, there we go. There it is. Look at that. And that. Pour some more down there, AG. That's empty. There you go, guys. It's pouring out of there, look. When it's raining, it's coming straight out, straight down here. Look, you can even follow it. There it is. And over time, it's built up. So finally, we have come to the point. I've managed to remove that plate that I just showed you earlier. And now, I'll show you the actual culprit. This here. This is meant to seal, and it's not doing a very good job, is it? You can see it's covered with water. And yeah, I am gonna find out what the proper repair for this is now. I mean, does it come with another seal kit, or do we have to seal it? Because it looks like an ongoing problem and it might happen again. So I think I'm gonna double seal this with some actual proper sealant so it never bloody leaks again. Gonna go ahead now, speak to BMW, get the bits ordered, get it back in. Okay, so the next day I've ordered the part for the 520d. Here it is. For those of you who want to know the part number, there it is. Now BMW reckoned that it's not really a common problem. I think it is a common problem because I've seen quite a few of these, and if you look on the internet you will see loads of these plus my video. So let me explain what has happened here. So let's take the new seal out. That's the nice new shiny seal. Now let's compare both of them and see why it actually failed. Right, so that's the new seal. So it's meant to be sealing on this edge here. Right on this edge it's meant to seal. This is the old seal. Now you can clearly see that this seal here, you can feel, look, right there, that's where the water's been dripping in. Now there is an arrow on it. I don't think you can see it on this old one, but on the new one there's an arrow there, and that arrow literally points downwards, pushes into the bulkhead, and is meant to stop all the drain water coming into the car. Obviously 8 or so years on, it's not done a very good job, but I think what I am going to do, and what I'd advise you guys to do, is put this in and seal it up as well. There's another plate that I took off that goes into the engine bay, so I'm going to get this fitted. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm going to get this fitted, so please like, share and subscribe. See you for the next video.